Hello everyone, welcome to Powerline. I'm your host Sky Knight, and let's talk Blood Bowl. Now today, I have a deck for you that is actually kind of near and dear to my heart. This is the first clan that I have picked up and decided to play Vanguard with. Yes, I'm talking about Spike Brothers. My very first clan. I've had this since the beginning, I haven't sold it. There are cards that I've had since the game's inception. Yes. Inception. And I am happy to bring this deck to you because this deck is actually very close and dear to my heart, and I'm going to share to you on how my deck has evolved and gotten to this point. Now, let's get started. So let's start with the trigger lineup. I run 4 critical triggers, with that being Silent Joker because of its ability to unflip damage when I throw it into the soul and just fuels the Spike Brothers' abilities further. Next, I run 4 heal triggers and 8 draw triggers. Now, you may find that a little bit weird, but when you see the deck unfold, and I'm just going to tell you right now because it's easier that way, I have a Baron Bloody Ogle build. What that means is that this deck actually doesn't rely on sacking with the critical triggers. No. I play on skill. It's a combo deck, which means that I'm going to kill you with multiple attacks, all with fairly high powered attacks. That's how this deck runs. So, for my starter, I have Mecha Trainer. Yes, the OG starter. Go get that grade 1 out of my deck for that Counterblast 1. That's how this deck runs. I need to assemble all the pieces as much as I can and as fast as possible. That's why I run 8 draw triggers. The critical triggers are in there only because I can unflip damage. So now for my grade 1 units, let's start with the Sentinels. I run 3 Girl Marilyn. This is my perfect guard. I run it at 3. I do that because this deck is actually focus more on defense until I can get to that break right turn where I can win on a turn. So that's why I won 3. However, with the introduction of set 16, I put in 1 Baron Amadeus. Yes, the Quintet Wall. Sometimes you don't have that extra card in your hand for the perfect guard, which is why I run 1 Baron Amadeus. Next, I run 3 copies of Medical Managers. 7k booster, but it also helps me fuel the soul. Also, hidden tech thins out my library so I can get the cards that I need. I'm iffy on the fence about this right now since I have a lot of draw triggers and a lot of stuff ends up going into soul when it doesn't need into soul, so I may change it up for the future. But for right now, it has been in there since EV03 and it hasn't come out in any of the decks, so that's why I still keep it in. Next, I run 4 copies of Reckless Express. This is the when it attacks, Soul Blast 1, get 5k. It's pretty standard in all Spike Brothers dice because sometimes that grade 1 needs to go in there. And lastly, a new addition thanks to my friend. He told me about this to help me with this ability. Commander Garry Gannon. Yes, it's 6k. It goes right behind my Vanguard. It's what I go searching for when I get Mecha Trainer. When it hits, drop 1, draw 1. It helps go through the deck. It helps fill the drop zone for when I need to Legion, and helps me find the combo pieces. I can't stress enough how my grade 1s help me find the combo pieces. Yes, Garry Gannon and Medical Manager by thinning out the deck, and Baron Amadeus for filling the drop zone. I just need to get there as fast as possible. For my grade 2 units, let's start with the Legion mate itself, Frozen Ogle. This is a super starter deck, let's be real. The Frozen Ogle is a super starter deck. Counterblast 1, throw it into soul, go get the other Ogle, and keep on repeating it 3 times because that's what you want to do. That's how you enable the multiple attacks. That's how this deck is so devastating. Even if you're prepared for it, you're not prepared for it. So I run Frozen Ogle at 4 because it is a Legion mate. Next, I run 4 Highspeed Brakkis. Again, staples since BT01. Hasn't left the deck. It's always been in there no matter what kind of build it is. It's just great. Soul Blast 1, get 5k attack. It's just great. You need it in the deck, especially if your Frozen Ogle ends up in the soul. You could pull it out early game in case Medical Manager messes up. Lastly, I run Silver Blaze. Just a high-powered version of Highspeed Brakki where my Vanguard is in Legion. It usually kills people because you're tagging with 41 with boosted. It's just bonkers the numbers that she hit when you break right Legion and it's boosted. Silver Blaze. No one really talks about Ammo Blaze. It's all about Silver Blaze. So for my grade 3 units, let's start with Bloody Ogle. I know I'm starting with the Legion card first, but you know what? I'm doing it this way for a reason. Bloody Ogle, out of the two grade 3 units that were shown in the set, everyone gravitated towards this card, and I know why. The extra 5k when legioning and the ability to counterblast 2, throw in a soul, go get something. It's fantastic. The cost is low. For what you do, it's actually really, really amazing. And it combos insanely well with Bat and Dragger. I guess I should have been doing this second because I'm going to be referencing Bat and Dragger a lot. But this is just such an excellent card to break right on Bat and Dragger. It's higher. I'm assuming it's higher priced than Emerald Blaze because her ability is just so heavy. Like Counterblast 3, and Persona Blast. It's just so heavy for her. And this is just so much more easier to do, and you get to reach insane numbers. People say, oh, you get one more attack in. Yes, but Frozen and Bloody Ogle hits harder. And that's what you need. You want it to hit hard. You want the numbers to be so high that your opponent can't deal with it. Your unboosted, your Frozen Ogles should be attacking for 24 each time. That's pretty much a 2-card drop, no matter how you look at it. Next, we're going to look at Bat and Dragger, the Break Ride. This card, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen my top 10 video about the top 10 Break Rides. You guys know exactly how I feel about Bat and Dragger. But if you don't, I just feel, in my opinion, that this card isn't leaving Spike Brothers anytime soon, no matter what build. I feel like 7, 8 years down the road, people are still going to be playing Break Ride something. Like, I'm even looking forward to the new Spike Brothers in the G era that we're in, and it's going to be Generation Break 2 Break Ride. That's what it's going to be. People are going to stride once, get the ability, and then Generation Break, stride. Generation Break, Break Ride. That's pretty much what it's going to be. I can't see this card really leaving Spike Brothers unless you just don't have it. Then I suggest you go and find it because Bat and Dragger is an excellent card and an excellent addition to any Spike Brothers deck. For my stride units, I run 4 Snow Element Blizzas and 4 Miracle Element Atmos. The reason why I run it like that, because in the beginning, you're going to need to acquire the pieces to this puzzle, as I want to call it. And you want to stride as much as possible while you're on Bat and Dragger, so you can acquire all the pieces so you can just lay it out when they're at 4 and 5 damage and go for the kill. Now, in the event that you can't kill them, you've been striding with these Cray Elementals for the whole game, practically. So if you manage to survive the next turn, you go into Atmos, or you go into Blizza, and you go in for the kill because it's going to be a high attacking number, and you probably won't have any rear guards to assist it. So you need something very strong to attack with. That's why I went 4 and 4. And there you have it. That is Sky Knight's build to his Spike Brothers deck. The one deck that he just won't let go because he likes Blood Ball. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, please leave it in the comment sections below. If you have a deck or a clan that you like Sky Knight or Kaiser to premiere on this channel, let us know again in the comment sections below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Thank you all and have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!